Here we are going to be setting up the ieGeek S4 solar wall light camera. So as you can see, it's quite a compact light. It's quite narrow, which is quite nice, and then that fits on the wall. It's got a downward projection, so it looks there. So we've got the solar panel on top, which is nice, so that will be charging it. Then you've also got the lens over here. Then you've got the PRR sensor charging indicator, which you can see over there. We've got a reset button underneath here, the charging button, the charging port, and then a power button over there, the reset there, and then you can also put in a SD card. So there is a slot for that, and that can go up to 128 gigs. Then there's a speaker over here, and then you can see over here there is a small sort of silicone flap that comes out, so you can plug in an extra charger if you want for solar panels. It's got the floodlights, which are over here, and also there's a microphone, so you can have two-way talking. So, and then with regards to the mounting bracket's actually really small, so that just fits onto the wall like so. And then what will happen is you slide the camera on and it will just slot in like that, and then it just clicks down, and then you just pull up and pull it off the wall like that, and then it gives you the little screw mount holes in that and all the screws. So that's pretty cool. So what I'll do is I will get the app ready, and then we can start setting this up. Right, so let's use our camera. We've got the QR code in the book, so what we'll do is we'll scan the QR code. We will then look at downloading the app. So this will be the ieGeek app. So there it is, the ieGeek Cam app. So we'll click install for that, and then we'll wait for that to download. Okay, so I have downloaded the app, logged in, notification permissions, we'll just fix that. Allow, go back. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll turn on the device. So I'll press the power button. So that's now coming on. So that's flashing. So the camera is now coming on. So we'll just let that boot up, and then we can start adding it as a device. So what we'll do is we'll click on add. So it says you can scan the code. Now there is a code on the back of the device which I can scan. So I'll just say start scanning. Yes, we want to use the camera. And let's see if it can pick that up. There we go. So that's now picked up the battery camera that it's calling it. Okay, so now it's asking to power on the device, which it is. So we've done that. It's recommended to turn on Bluetooth. So that is on. My Bluetooth is on. So that's there. I'll just say that. Allow. So we need to give positioning. So it's now searching for a Wi-Fi network. So what I'll do is I'll connect to one of those, and then we'll carry on with the video. Okay, so now it's connecting. The camera made a whistling sound, so that should be detecting everything. The light is flashing a bit quicker now. It's now turning blue, so hopefully that's all there. Oh, there we go, nice and quick. So the camera's been added, it's chosen there, so we can give it a name. So I'll just do ieGeek wall cam. So there we go. So we've got a name now. Then it's talking about charging it, putting the camera in the place that you want to install it. Now it looks like it's connecting. It's picking up the voice on the phone, so that's there. So that's now me waving. Whoop, there we go. So that's quite quick and responsive, shows the connection speed. We'll check for updates, so that's fine. Back to home, so that's the code that it gives you for the camera. So there we go. So that's what the dashboard looks like now. So what I'll do is go into the settings and show you some of the settings here. So we've got the wall cam, signal strength 100, electricity is full because it's charging. Your cloud storage service, so you can take out a cloud storage service if you want. Then you've got AI intelligence analysis. Also this requires purchasing for that to take place, and you can detect certain things like vehicles, pets, birds, all of that kind of cool stuff. Alarm management, so receive alerts, yes. Motion detection, so here we go. Detection sensitivity is 1 to 10, we'll leave it on 6. Automatic. Humanoid, so that means pick up humans. How sensitive do you want it to be? Power saving mode, performance mode, or custom mode. So this gives you where you can record how long you want that for. So I'm going to choose 30 seconds. and alarm interval. We just leave that off. Alert plan, so you can set up a plan for alert timings. Humanoid area, so this is quite cool. So if I show you, so that's what the area looks like in front of the camera currently, and what you can do is you click on the plus and you can draw the area that you want triggering to take place. So if someone steps in this position or in this zone, you can then, it will then trigger from that. So that's quite cool. So that's available. Linked lighting, linked buzzer. Okay, that's different. So I wonder if that makes a little noise. I'll put that on, see what that does. We'll go back. You can share the device with someone who's also got an account. Image settings. So here's the anti-flicker. So we want 60 Hertz, so yes. Then screen flip, you can flip it upside down if you mount it that way. Sound settings, so microphone, voice recording, and the volume. Then we've got light settings, so manual light time, so the light will come on for 10 seconds all the way up to 10 minutes, so just remember the battery if that happens. And adjust the brightness, so that's pretty cool. Then we've got video encryption if you want to encrypt the videos for extra security. Recording management, so video switch, event recording, capacity, so no SD card, and maximum storage days, so that's obviously online with the cloud storage. So if we put an SD card in, then this will come up with the SD card settings as well. General settings, we've got work indicator, installation guide tells you how to install it, pop-up reminder, battery management, so that will tell you how the battery is doing, and then this will also show you what is being used. So is the camera being used for waking up a lot, number of alarms, so that's all happening over there. So that's quite a nice little feature to see where the power is being used. Link with Alexa, contact us, and restart or delete the device. So we'll go here, we'll go to the live view. It's now currently upside down. We'll just ignore that for now. Start here, SD, experience now. So it's picking up my voice, so I'll just switch off the sound. So this is now upside down. So we've got the battery, the kilobits per second, auto, so we can go to high quality HD. And let's just see how that changes, if I notice any difference. Oh yeah, you can actually see the quality change. It is much sharper on that. You can take a screenshot, you can hold to talk, you can record from here, then you can see the motion detection. You can switch on the lights, so I'll push that, you can see the lights come on, so that's there, lights it up. The light settings, so we can change the intensity of the light, which I showed you earlier. We'll go back, go to the next screen, adjust brightness, so this would be the brightness over here the light, so that's quite cool. So you can do it from there. Then we can go back, you've got a siren and you've got an album as well, so the album will then obviously be anything that you've recorded or images. The siren, we can set that off. History, again, you can go back in time, look at the days that whatever was happening, but because I don't have an SD card, it's not available, as you can see over here, but you can go to the cloud, and if you've got the cloud storage, then that will show you what's going on over there. So this all looks good. At the bottom we've got a menu here for home, messages, explore, and me, and that's about everything now. So this is where I've installed the ieGeek wall camera. Now it's lower than what it should be, but I do want to try and see if I can detect any of the passing wildlife that's coming through, and also the width to see the path, and also it's looking at the back gate and it will light up this area as well. So we'll see what it does.
Okay. Oh, the lights are bright. Okay. Just pull it close. Click it. Look. Push it, see if it opens. Okay. And look down a bit. have a ready. Yeah.
Overall, the camera works really well. As you can see, it clicks, the sound clicks between the camera light coming on and going from infrared to LEDs. So that works well. The colors are looking quite good in the evening. The images are quite clear once it's focused and everything. And the battery life was actually quite good. For where it was placed, it did get sun for maybe half of the day. And there were quite a lot of triggers with regards to the plant right in front of it and also the rain. So it did pick up a few false movements there, but I did have the sensitivity up a bit higher. Now it did work really well from what I wanted it to do, and I'm happy with how it worked. And I will be moving it to another location which will be higher, so then it will capture faces and that of people. As you can see, it's a bit low, so it's just capturing from the chest down. But overall it worked. I'm really happy. I want to say thanks to ieGeek, and I'll see you guys in my next review.